Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IAS. So as part of our daily series, today also we will discuss a news taken from Hindu as well as from PIB. Okay, so let's get started. So the first one is with respect to Pegasus spyware. The Parliament proceedings have been disrupted based on the spying issue, particularly with respect to Pegasus spyware. Okay, so see, actually, this was recently there was an investigative report which was brought out by the consortium of medium outlets. Okay, so in international consortium of various agencies said that thousands of activists, journalists, and political leaders across the world have been targeted by this spyware. And basically, this Pegasus spyware is produced by Israeli spy maker called NSO Group, and the clients of this spy maker group have used it targeting various activists, journalists, and political leaders. So among those things, it is said that over 300 Indians also been possible targets of these clients, like various journalists, rights activists, and businessmen have been targeted by the spyware even in India, is what the report is saying. So you should know certain things can be asked in the prelims. So how the Pegasus attack happens? See, basically you might already aware that you get text messages, emails with a malicious link. Moment you click on those links, your system will be affected, and spying things will happen. So Pegasus does not act in that way. So the method of attack the Pegasus uses is called something called zero click attacks. So zero click attacks, as the name itself suggests, it does not require any action by the targeted phone's user. So I said email and text messages, right? You have to click on the that link. If you don't click, you will not be affected. Here in Pegasus, you need, even if you don't click, you will be affected. So they will remotely infiltrate your device with the help of spyware. So how will they infiltrate into your device? See, what this software identifies is, it identifies 0-day vulnerabilities. So meaning of this is, see, operating system will be having certain flaws. Okay, it will not be perfect. There will be certain flaws, and even before these flaws are identified by the companies and fixed, these flaws will be identified, and they will be exploited to spy on the client, particular individual. So instead of exploiting the human error, this spyware banks on the flaws in the software and hardware system to gain access to the device. So it will find out the loopholes in the operating system, and using that loopholes it will enter the device. Okay, so once the spyware enters the device, it installs a module which will be tracking all the call logs, reading messages, emails, calendars, internet history. All this data will be gathered by the attacker. So remember, zero click attacks related to Pegasus spyware, it works based on 0-day vulnerabilities, meaning it will exploit the loopholes that are present in the operating system. So that is the meaning of it. And next news is with respect to cooperatives. See, earlier it was also cooperatives we have seen with respect to new Ministry of Cooperation, right? So another news here, now the Supreme Court has quashed certain parts of Constitutional Amendment Act 97th. Okay, so 97th Constitutional Amendment was related to cooperatives. See, as a part of this amendment, there were certain provisions which dictated certain things, like the number of directors a society should have, their tenure, and even the necessity of expertise. So these were part of the amendment among many provisions in the amendment. So these specific provisions were struck down by Supreme Court now, saying that cooperatives are under the exclusive legislature of state legislatures, meaning cooperatives come under the state list. So it is state legislature who have authority to make laws, and this provision of dictating number of directors a society should have, length of tenure, this is against, this is impringing or encroaching into the state subject. So that is why this provision was struck down by the Supreme Court now. And when it comes to multi-state cooperatives, so Supreme Court said that the power with respect to multi-state cooperatives, legislative power will be resting with the Union of India. And it said that so part 9b of the constitution will now be operational insofar as it is concerned with multi-state cooperatives. Okay, so with respect to so now part 9b of the constitution will be dealing with multi-state cooperatives, not state cooperatives, remember that. So with respect to 97 constitutional amendment also, you should know certain steps. So it was done to give effective management of cooperative societies in the country, was passed in 2011 and came to force in 2012. So certain things like in article 19, the state states that a right to form cooperative societies is a fundamental rights. Okay, you have freedom of speech, assembly, association, right? Under association right, you can also form cooperatives, so under article 19. Then article 43 with respect to directive principles of state policy, so it directs state government to promote cooperative societies. So this was also part of 97 constitutional amendment. So factual stuff you should remember can be asked in your prelims. And next one, India is welcome to join China South Asia grouping. So this statement was made by Bangladesh uh, personnel. So he said that India can join China led South Asian initiative for COVID-19 vaccines and poverty alleviation. So China, there is a China South Asia grouping which has recently started related to COVID-19 vaccines and poverty alleviation, and it comprises of countries like obviously China, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. So in South Asia only India, Bhutan and Maldives are not part of it. So concerns will be arising, right, that India is they are intentionally uh, excluding the India, but Bangladesh said that it is denies that the group is meant to exclude India, but the grouping was mainly to address the uh, constraint of vaccines. So this is what the Bangladesh has said. Then next one is with respect to farm laws taken from PIB. You know, three new laws, farm laws have been in have come to force. Actually, a lot of protest going on, right? So three laws like Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Act we have, then Farmers Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Act we have, then one more is Essential Commodities Act 2020. So what the minister says is these laws have been brought in to bring certain benefits to the farmer. So what kind of benefits these laws will bring? See, this will increase the choice for the farmer to sell his produce. So you have traders, processors, exporters, FPOs, agriculture cooperative societies. So you have choice power, right? Freedom to select among these all people. So once there is freedom, the obviously competitive alternative channels are there now. So because of competition, what you get is better price for your produce. So this will facilitate a farmer, this will help the farmer by giving him freedom of choice, that will ensure remunerative prices for his produce. And so that is nothing but consequences providing additional marketing opportunities outside the APMC market. And not only that, it will also lead to accelerated investment in marketing and value addition of infrastructure. So because processors, all these people are involved, right? FPOs, cooperative societies and all these things, so that will lead to increased investment in infrastructure creation. Then apart from that, farmers are still free to sell their produce in APMC also as earlier. So these are certain shared benefits of three formulas. Okay, so remember these things can be helpful in your prelims as well as mains. So that's it for today. You can also download the PDF of this document in the link that is shared below, and do download Topper IAS Institute app so that you get access to a number of these videos that will help you in your UPSC preparation. Thank you.